I want to have a cigarette and I don't know why. For hours I've been working, doing some shit. And this thought of having a cigarette that is in my mind made me feel like I want to have a cigarette so bad. I want to have this. I will light this up and I will take the smoke inside my lungs and then I will puff it out. And then I would feel relaxed. I would feel like life is okay. That I would feel like I have a break inside my day. Then I could always take a break and have a cigarette. That I would always have this even if I don't have anything. What is this? What vision, like what is it that my mind tells me that I want to have this so bad? I don't know, but I'm really excited to have a cigarette right now. I'm taking the time to enjoy this moment right before this cigarette that I waited for like 4 or 5 hours. Not really I waited, but during those hours I was, thrown some images by my mind. And when I was, seeing those, when I was seeing myself sunbathing in my balcony and having a cigarette, and that just made my heart, my body relax, because the moment was so unbearable. I guess, yeah, I had like real fearful moments. I i had met some people that I couldn't build connection. I failed building connection. And I was really scared. What the fuck? Isn't this guy another human? Am I not a human being? Why? Why are we not able to find one ground that we can, speak? And at one time, I found myself defending that I had nothing to defend. This is just brilliant. This is what mind would have us to do. I am defending the fact that I don't have anything to defend. Because whatever I say, whatever simple, truth that I express will be understood as an attack to a personality. Whatever I say right now, whatever I say, it will, hit the walls of personality, and the personality would turn it into something to either pursue or to defend. Both, both are the same thing. And here I am watching my mind make something to defend out of the fact that I do not have anything to defend. This is how strong of a grip this is. I want to have this cigarette so bad. Let's see what happens. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I feel my hand is happy. I feel like I am doing something that I'm familiar. I'm sensing, this is about something to, take a break from work, to have work and break, that separation. I feel that this is serving that separation. I feel, as I suspected, this makes my mind remember that I can always take breaks. This is true. This is, for a person who is, a workaholic, not that I am, but for a person who is very, attached to his or her responsibilities in work, at work, she would really be supported by the idea that he or she can take a break. Rest. Rest, buddy. You can rest. You don't have to do something productive all the time. This is true. But society would make us believe like two opposites at the same time. If we want to win this society's game, logically we can fill all of our awake moments with something productive and we would win. But the same society would tell us to, listen to our bodies and rest. And this dichotomy, the mind will find itself in, and it will require things from the outside to validate, okay, now I will take a break. But nobody can tell me that. This is what I wanted for hours, and now I'm doing it. And all I hear my mind saying is, what now? What now? Like everything I do, in every moment, there is like 10,000 different variations of the same question. What now? And my mind will choose a busy schedule over a satisfactory one. Because if I'm not satisfied, I can be busy. I can be doing something all the time. And that would make me a busy person. That would make me feel like I'm living, because my calendar is full. What if I'm satisfied without doing anything? What if? It's not cool. It's definitely not cool. But what if that's the truth? I'm not saying it is. Oh, this is good. I'm really enjoying this because a certain flavor, certain aroma the tobacco has. And I have fire in my hand. It's like, it's burning and I'm holding it. I'm holding fire in my hand. This is a fucking Seinfeld joke. Fire. Nothing. Look at me. Fire. I think this is a Seinfeld bit. From the cold opens. I think they call it cold opens. I'm seeing myself right now. I'm watching myself enjoy a cigarette. And again, 10,000 comments pop up. From it is cool to it is uncool. From it is, not healthy to it is healthy because you're doing something you want and you can do in moderation and something. Like in all of the scales, we can find arguments for every position. You can be a health nut and you can also be like, a guy who never thinks about health and, die young kind of thing. Die young and handsome kind of thing. I don't know. Like you would find people who live to 120 while smoking every day. Maybe not 20, but 105. This is crazy. We cannot build a vision for our lives. We cannot take any decisions with our minds. The truth is, I want to have a cigarette and I don't know why. And that is the truth.